Tina, and I'm going to be doing the rest of the readings that I was doing a little while ago. I had to take a little break. All right, so let's see if we can find it. There it is. That I was doing a little. All right, so we're going to start out with Leo. So we'll start with Leo, and what we're asking about is love. Well, it'll be money, and then family, and then romantical love, right? So we'll start Leo at 1 minute, I think, because there it is. All right, so we will start with Leo. Let's see what's happening with Leo in money. Angels, spirits, guides, ancestors, archangels, ascended masters. Let's see what's going on with career and money for Leo. Thank you so much for today and all the beautiful messages. Help me give clear, accurate messages that are helpful to all the signs. Thank you so much, Spirit. Okay. I'm going to put it on chat in case anybody comes on to say hello. Leo. Money and career. So I feel like you guys are going through a transformation here with your career section. Like maybe you're, I don't know, letting go of something. I feel like right now you're feeling a little bit blue. 5 of Pentacles, like you don't have enough. The Lovers is here. So I wonder if it has to do with the person. Could be a Gemini, could be a Scorpio. But I feel like something's transforming. But whatever's going on with this thing, I feel like you're, you know, the devil is here saying that whatever's happening has control over you. And you're not sure what way to go. You feel out of balance. The 2 of Pentacles. Tell me more. Yeah, so you're trying to take your heart out of it, because I do see you being really emotional up here in this one card. You're struggling with yourself about it. But I do feel like, you know, confidence might be the key here as you're making some kind of decision. I feel like you're looking at your past and trying to like find the justice in everything that has happened. So since this is about your career and money, I do feel like you have a choice here. And there's something, let's just clarify some of this. Like the Devil card and the 7 of Cups. Like it's almost like your indecision is controlling you almost, right? Well, let's start with the Death card. Tell me what happens here. What are you transforming? What are you offloading in the Death card? It's like you're leaving something behind, you know, in order to start a new beginning. Ace of Water. Okay, what's happening to you here is you're kind of, your higher self is saying like this 5 of Pentacles, this feeling of I'm all alone in the world, nobody loves me, is transforming. And the way it's transforming is through gratitude. It's through living in the present moment. It's through self-love. So tell me who the Lovers is here. Why is the Lovers here? Is it a choice, or is this whole thing wrapped up in love? A lover. There's a separation. Oh, that's why you're sad. They showed you something in yourself. They reflected something to you or projected something onto you, you know. tell me what the Devil card is saying. Okay. So the Devil card is about clinging to an old pattern. You know, it is. It's South Node thing. I don't know what your North Node is, but you might want to look and see. Because it's got everything to do with clinging to something from the past. A comfort zone that's not really comfortable. You know, it could be toxic. So let's see what it is. Yeah, there's a rebirth coming for sure. So I feel like you're letting go of that South Node. And I think that this comfort zone is toxic for you, is what I'm feeling. Tell me about the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. Okay, so what you're kind of trying to balance out, like what's confusing you, is this feeling of loss, you know, and your own masculine energy, which is, you know, coming out here, which is like Emperor energy. Like, do you want to feel like this fragmented thing, or do you want to become the ruler of your own life? And that's kind of the Two of Pentacles. Should I listen to my body that's sad and feeling like they lost something? Or should I listen to my soul, who is a divine, who knows exactly where they're going? So I see you like here thinking about it with the Queen of Swords, right? What are you thinking here? Like, I feel like what you want to cut out here is the struggle of life. Yeah, and so your higher self is coming out, and it's being shown here again as the Queen of Wands. She's your energy, Leo. And she's a very magical, confident being. So is your higher self. So I feel like that's kind of what's happening. I feel like your higher self is starting to love on you and show you something different. Self-care is coming out again. And growth is coming. Like, you're growing from this experience. I feel like you're maybe getting messages from the higher realms. And I do feel like there's a harvest coming in. So that's meaning like you're going to find your justice in whatever happened here. Tell me the outcome here. Like, how's their money? This is what we're asking. Well, Eight of Wands is here. So there's a big change coming. Big change coming for you. Yeah. It's doing something you love. Like, that's where the answer is. You know, when you get to this place where you're trying to figure it out, you're trying to take your heart out of the matter and make a decision here. It activates your higher self. And then your higher self starts pouring love all over the human. Like, I love you in this way, right? I feel like you might be starting to get like really creative with yourself here, like doing things that you like to do. Knight of Wands, again, this is your energy, right? And it's doing something that makes you really, really happy. You know what I mean? Like, you've got this freedom, this excitement going on. It's young energy, young fire energy, you know? Think of like a 23-year-old or a 25-year-old, you know? How much vim and vigor you have, right? Yeah, that's happening because it's time to get you out of that shit energy that you've been in, that confused energy, right? You're going to a new place. I feel like your money's going to be fine. And I think that you're also getting some kind of really big idea that's going to explode. You know what I mean? And I think your money, your harvest is coming from that. It's coming from the higher self messages. Like, try to build this. You know what I mean? Like, why don't you paint that? It's like messages like that. It's doing something that lights you up. And that's how you're going to get out of that energy. And that's what I see for your money and career. It's all tied up to something that you like to do. Passion, right? So, Leo, let's look at your family. Let's see what's going on in your family life. See if there's anything you need to know about your family life. Let's see. Leo, family life. Okay. So there's forward movement in the family. I do see like a father figure here. This could be you, Leo, as the horned god. It's the emperor. And he's definitely about being the ruler of his own life and getting what he wants, you know. And then it's followed by the battle wagon, which is the chariot. That's about alignment. So I feel like you have, it probably starts back there in that last reading where your higher self starts coming out and loving on you, and you're starting to see yourself different. You're starting to create cool things. You're starting to see balance in your life, and you're really, really going back to your childhood. And that's where the balance becomes. That's where the alignment is. And that, whatever that is, the thing that you did as a child is what's going to lead you to your wish fulfillment. You know, like I feel like you have some fear about it. You do. You're up all night. You're wondering if it's going to work out. It is. Just so you know. So this is, so now you've got Emperor, Empress. So this could be parents, right? Or a married couple, or um, a divine couple, right? So if you don't know this person, I feel like this person is coming in, Leo. Like this is a divine masculine and feminine. I see shock and awe. I see you being a little bit afraid of this, but at the same time, it feels right, you know? And sometimes when things do feel right, it scares us the most. But this is going to be successful here. This is about your family life. So, I could be talking to someone who has children, you know, because they're children here. And maybe there is a discrepancy in the children, like one feels some type of way in the other one, and you're trying to like be the middleman here, right? I feel like there's a need for cooperation, and I also feel like maybe you stay awake at night feeling like how can I change this situation? How can I bring love into this situation? How can I nurture my family to success, right? Well, you do find success here. I do. I do think you do. But I also feel like, you know, there's this Two of Swords here saying, like, sometimes there is no right answer in the Two of Swords. This one specifically, there is no correct answer. So tell me more about the Two of Swords, because I feel like this could be a bump in the road. Two of Swords. Okay. The answer is love. The answer is love. I do feel like you're kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place here. And I do kind of feel like it's about your kids. Maybe not getting along or something like that, and you trying to find a solution. How can I move? How can I move forward and make this shit right? Well, the answer is always going to be love. You know what I mean? So that's kind of what I'm seeing here. There might not be a black or white answer, but love will always like end up balancing things out. Do you know what I'm saying? I feel like that's kind of what this is saying as far as your family goes. So I do feel like you're aligned. The first two cards out are talking about you, and I feel like you're kind of taking matters into your own hands in this situation, and it's gonna work out pretty good. I feel like. Let's look at love now. What's happening in love for Leo? Tell me about it. The romance angels. What's coming in for love for Leo? Okay. First of all, it's safe for you to love. I feel like there's someone coming in and you have romantic feelings for them, but you're a little bit scared of it, because you don't know about expressing your love. I feel like you have a little bit of a control thing here. It says let go of control issues, so maybe you're trying to control something. And I also see codependency, and that's talking about addictions are affecting your romantic life, right? So it could be an addiction like to a person, or it could be an addiction, to a substance, right? Or a behavior. But I feel like maybe the codependency thing is like in the first card. It is safe for you to love, Leo. And I feel like really you don't really feel like it. You have your heart a little closed off. And Spirit is saying, open your heart to give and receive the highest gift of all, which is love. And so you meet this person, there's a person coming in, and you have romantic feelings about it, but I think you're scared to say it out loud. I think you're scared to express it. And because you don't know what their reaction is, and I think like you may be one of these people that, I don't know, likes to control the way things work out. Like who doesn't? So tell me some tarot on this story. So yeah, there's a brand new person coming in, and you don't know what to do about it. Two of Swords. You're like, I don't know. High Priestess here. Like this could be a marriage thing. It's definitely a successful thing. But again, Two of Pentacles. Should I listen to my body? Should I listen to my soul? I feel like you need to work with Spirit on this and talk to Spirit about where your energy belongs, because I don't know if you know, like, should I put any energy? Look at that Lover's coming out second time for you, Leo, today. So it looks like maybe there will be a message from someone here, right? I feel like the Sun is here saying like this relationship is all about abundance. It's about happiness. It is something that you're manifesting, Leo. So I think you have love coming in, and I feel like it's safe for you to love this person. This is a safe person, even though maybe in the past you've had other relationships that weren't. And that's what you're basing your decision on here. And yeah, I just feel like this person is a good person. It's going to be a successful relationship if you go for it. I mean, honestly, even the High Priestess here saying like this could be like more than what you think. Like a High Priest represents marriage. It does. So I think this is, and you got the Six of Wands, which is a commitment in this card, as well as success, like some kind of ceremony going on there. So, Leo, I do think like there's someone coming in, but I feel like maybe there's some kind of control thing for you, as well as a codependency thing, which could be something that you might need to let go of, like trying to control the outcome, all that. 1924. Okay, Virgo. Let's look at Virgo's messages. Let's look at money first. For Virgo, let's look at money. Hi. How's it going? Nice to have you here. Thanks for coming. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for letting me know you're here. Appreciate that. Okay, Virgo. I feel like you have some choices to make here. in your work or your career, your money, right? And the message is to like just listen to your higher self and honestly get in mind what you want. Nine of Cups is here. Like I feel like you are due to have a wish fulfillment, but you need to listen to your higher self about what to do because you do have some choices. Seven of Cups, right? And confidence, being confident in yourself. So it's kind of like almost saying like, hey, ooh, someone who's going to watch this has ESP with another person. Just a side note here. I feel like the choice that you're about to make is part of your higher learning path. It's about all the stuff you've been through, man. It is. You're getting privy to that, like how valuable all of your past experiences have been. This could be a little overwhelming, and you're like, okay, I get it. My life's been valuable, but like, what the fuck do I do? Two of Swords. What do I do with it? This card is showing surrender. Like, surrender, right? Okay. So here, Queen of Wands is underneath here. The Queen of Wands. Can you guys see it? Underneath the Queen of Wands is the Devil card. The Queen of Wands is about having confidence, and the Devil card is about not seeing yourself correctly. It's a cracked mirror, you know? So I feel like the reason that you are struggling so much is because you don't see who you really are. You don't see the correct reflection here. Tell me more. Tell me what they see. Why is the Devil here? You see like you've been attacked all your life and you have to protect yourself and your family. Seven of Wands. So you have two sevens here, you guys. Yeah, this has been a real burden. This is what Spirit is asking you to offload. And the reason that they're talking to you about the Nine of Wands is because, one, I feel like you're going to be a teacher in some way, Virgo. Teacher of something that you've already lived through. You know what I mean? Like, we can't be a teacher unless we've lived through something or learned it somehow, right? And so I feel like, you know, Nine of Wands, it can be like this negative victim mentality vibe, but not in this one. Like this one, this guy is really freely telling his story and helping other people. He's embracing it because he's tapped in, you know, he's tapped in. And he realizes this. This is how strong I am. This is how also gentle I am because of all the experiences. You know, like, you know what experience gives you? Empathy, fellow feeling, understanding how someone else feels because you, excuse me, already felt it. You know, you already been through it. Who better to help someone than someone who's always also already learned how to help themselves, right? So give me one more card here under this High Priest and see what's going on with this choice. Okay. All right. So you can either choose to like being the Queen of Pentacles energy, know your value, or just stay in this five, which is like doubtful. You know what I mean? Like, well, I feel like it's about people that make promises that don't keep them. And when you're making this decision, and aren't we still talking about money? Are we talking about money for Virgo still? Yeah, we gotta be. I feel like you're trying to decide, you know, like, should I stay in this scared Five of Swords? Or should I just own my own my own value here. And I do think that's what you're doing. So you have choices to make. I think that where your higher self is leading you to is to teach other people about the things that you know already. And I feel like you're looking at yourself differently when your higher self shows you this, because you're seeing, like, even though it was painful, it did give you a lot, you know, gave you strength. It also gave you calm. It gave you fellow feeling, right? So I kind of feel like maybe you're being called to use that knowledge. You know what I'm saying? That's what I feel like. So if you're confident, I feel like you just got to be confident in what you want, is kind of what that message was saying to me. Let me look at the love portion for Virgo. Tell me what's happening in love for Virgo. Did I skip family? God, I think I might have. Let's do love for Virgo. Okay. I feel like, yeah, I feel like, maybe you have a little codependency here. I also feel like there's something going on with your family, and I feel like your focus is on that right now. Um, I feel like there is someone in your life that you have romantic feelings for, and I feel like one of the things you need to learn is trust. You know, like trusting your higher self to lead you in the right direction, right? And the other card up here that's speaking to me right now is like letting go of control issues. And I feel like that one came out with codependency. So I don't know. You also have this family issue thing. So let's just really quick, let's look at, I feel like there is someone coming in and you can trust it. But I think the more important message in that, Virgo, is that you need to take care of your family issues. And so I'm going to ask right now about that. What's going on in Virgo's family that they need to look at? What's going on in the family issues? So three of cups. So maybe like there's a family party. I feel like there's an argument, a fight, and someone's hanging on to it. I feel like someone tried to like extend an olive branch, but I don't know. Somebody is still hanging on to it. I don't know if it's you or not. But then I see this King of Wands coming in, and that is like a pretty powerful energy. It's confident too. And I also feel like this King of Wands is like kind of taking charge, but also leading with love here in this situation, right? I feel like you have two energies that are conflicting, like head-on collisioning. It's a Knight of Wands and a Knight of Cups. Passion versus love, I don't know. I feel like they match together very good, but I feel like somebody's really sad, Virgo. Like somebody is really in the Five of Cups. And I don't know. I feel like there was just a big fight. I feel like you're manifesting change, healing in your family, healing in yourself. There's a lot of sadness here. 9 of Swords. A lot of sadness in your family. And then this King of Pentacles, right? So tell me who the King of Pentacles is and what is he doing? I feel like this is an energy of stability. Okay. It's in that stable energy, Virgo, which is your own energy. You know, King of Pentacles, that is your energy. It's in that energy, King of Pentacles, that your soul comes forward. I feel like this is about confidently manifesting like what you need, what you want. King of Pentacles, it's your energy and it's all about manifesting money. He's King Midas. Everything he touches turns to gold. And it's in this energy like that your soul's taking you to make you feel stable, to make you understand who you are. I feel like it's time for you to take your power back, because I feel like there's fear here on your part, Virgo. Because I feel like you're coming in up here and you're offering some kind of peace offering because of this fight that went on in the family. And then you come in and you offer love. But there's this, it's like, let me show you. It's like this. Look at the two. Like they're heading toward each other. Like this one's bringing love. This one, I don't know. Knight of Wands is a pretty, like, it's an in and out energy. It's like somebody who doesn't really, I don't know, do what they say, kind of. You know, or maybe they just are just young, foolish, something like that. But it sure makes somebody sad. It also makes somebody not feel like they have any power. And Virgo, I think it's you. I think you're the one that feels like you don't have any power over the situation, but you really do. Here's what I feel like the ticket to this is to just let your soul lead you with this Judgment card. It's really about your human being, like, taking a back seat and saying, like, I don't know what to do in this situation. It's really out of control. Soul, I don't know how to respond. And I feel like it's just pretty much like you know, surrendering to your soul, basically. Tell me, soul, Virgo soul, tell me what the best answer is in this situation. Tell me what the answer is in this situation. It's happy, stable home. And that's how where your higher self is taking you, is to a happy, stable home. I feel like it's, yeah, that's what it's saying. So, you know, this situation's out of control. You feel like you can't control it. You can't. You can't. You know, you're going to have to let your higher self do this thing, because remember who that is. 100% love part of you. You know, it's not scared. It's not mad. It's just love. And so if you will let that soul piece of you guide you through this, that means human being letting go of anger and fear and saying, soul, I trust you. I do. I really trust you. You make the decision. And then they walk you right into a stable life. You have stability back in your home. It's because of the way the soul responds. You see, souls are all love, so they're coming always from love. They're always offering love. Love is the cure for everything, right? So I feel like that's what's going on for you, Virgo. Let's look at Libra. 3457. Okay, Libra. So money first. What's going on for Libra's money? Tell me about their job. Tell me about their money situation. Career advancements, all of that kind of thing for Libra. Seven of Cups. So it looks like you have some choices in work, right? You could be I feel like, I don't know if you're like going back to something. The Three of Cups is here. You could be a party planner, right? Or you could be reuniting with some old friends. But this is about work. You're overthinking it. The Queen of Cups is here. It's pretty emotional. Queen of Wands is needed because you need confidence. Ten of Pentacles is here. And it's that Queen of Wands that's going to get you there. Tell me about the choices. The Seven of Cups. What are these? Like, they could be a lot of options. You know? There could be a lot of options here. Honestly, I kind of feel like some of you are going to go toward a passionate endeavor and invest in yourself. I think you're walking away from something in the past because it isn't making you go forward. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's making you almost feel stuck and you're just like done. You're done feeling that way. Four of Cups is here, right? You're saying to yourself, man, should I invest any more in this shit? You're really overthinking it. Queen of Wands is here. And now the King of Wands. So, and the Hermit. So I feel like there's an option here for you. You know? Like, and it is about passion. It is something you like. It's something that lights you up. Your inner self, your higher self knows about it. They know it's part of the plan, but your human self is scared. Super scared. If you talk to your inner self, your higher self, in this hermit mode, I feel like what you are understanding is whatever this cool idea is that you have, it's going to bring you all the loot, right? Let's see. Yeah, but you can't decide. How come? I feel like you have to leave something. Yeah, you're scared. You're scared because, and you're overthinking it, you're scared to move. You're scared to change, Libra. But you're gonna. There's a Knight of Swords here, which is all about change. Could be an air sign coming in. Tell me about this Knight of Swords in the career. Maybe you're going back to school, learning something new. Maybe you're being guided to do that. But whatever this new path is, it's where your wish fulfillment is. It's also where the Ten of Pentacles is. Yeah. See, I think what's bothering you, here's what's going on in the work right this minute. Like, this is how come you're leaving. It's because someone doesn't really value you. I don't know if they don't pay you enough or something. But it's like they're being pretty shady about it. And I see you leaving. I see you walking away. And the reason is because it isn't your wish fulfillment. You know it. Something's got to change. You want wish fulfillment. That's what you're going for. So, Libra, I think maybe you're moving on to something else. And it's scary, but it will work out. Just trust your higher self. Trust the messages you're getting, you know? Tell me about the family for Libra. Tell me about the family for Libra. Spirit. King of Cups, lots of love. Lots of love here. Okay, there's a transformation in the family. It's really a good one. I mean, it's bringing in abundance and enlightenment and alignment and King of Pentacles energy. Wow. So, I mean, this is your family. So you could have a couple of very strong male energies around you. It could be anyone, but they're coming in as kings, so I'm just assuming. This could be your energy too, like you're transforming, you know. I also feel like there's spirit involved here in your family, maybe trying to fix things, mend something that was broken, right? And I feel like you're manifesting success in your family. And so it is. I feel like there's love and stability and alignment, right? But yeah, there's definitely some heavy burdens being carried around here by someone, Libra. And I feel like love is the answer to fix that. 10 of Wands, it says 10 of Wands and then Page of Cups, Knight of Cups. So I feel like love is what's going to lessen the burden for you here in the family. You have a lot of love here. You have a lot of abundance. You have alignment. You have cooperation. You have success. You have the ability to manifest money. The Magician is pointing to the King of Pentacles, you know, and he manifests money. I feel like there's a burden here to let go of, but there's enough love to cover it. You know what I mean? I think love is what's going to change the burden. It's not going to feel like a burden because you're going to realize how much love you have around you and in yourself. Yeah. I feel like there's success and victory coming, as well as money. So that's the family one. Let's look at love. What's going on in the love arena for Libra? Thanks for coming. Thanks for hitting the like button. Thanks for everything. Being here. Appreciate you guys. Libra. What's coming in for love for Libra? Tell me what's going on in love. Tell me what's going on for Libra in love. Okay. Release your ex. The time has come for you to clear your energy. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Okay, so there's some kind of a separation here between you and your love. Spirit is saying they are worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Financial issues could be part of it. And then I see you calling in a soulmate. Spirit is saying you got to have faith here. The situation is asking you to have faith. So let's see what's going on in this love saga for Libra. So you're needing to release your ex and love yourself. Those are the first two cards. There is a separation, and it's possible that there's a separation because, I mean, you're learning to love yourself, right? You're still releasing some pain from the past because pain from the past is, you know, it's like an anchor around our neck, right? I feel like, yeah, I feel like what you're manifesting here is abundance and a stable, happy home. It's coming. It is. But I just feel like there's work to be done, maybe on both people's part, right? And then the love offer comes in. All right. I feel like you're going through a transformation here in yourself, Libra. I do. I feel like you're kind of like trying to figure out like why something happened. I feel like you feel a little bit guarded. I do see you being in the Empress energy, which is good. Um, hey, Jess, nice to see ya. But I also feel like you're struggling too. You know what I mean? Like with Five of Wands. That's about struggling to like work with other people, you know. So there's offer of love, but there's a struggle around it. I feel like you are guarding yourself for some reason, and working on maybe balancing out your energy here. I do see you're calling in a soulmate, and I feel like there are even marriage material here with this Hierophant card. Um, but I do see like this stuff that you have to do, like you have to start loving yourself, and you're really guarded, like you are. And I feel like you have the Empress energy, but the guard that you have around yourself is hurting you, you know? And you're struggling to see, like, why? Like, why did I have all this pain in the past? It's that release your ex card, right? I mean, it's important. This new person that's coming in, let's see if we can get a read on that new person. Tell me about the new person coming in that's worth waiting for. Tell me who the new person is. Could be a Scorpio. They could be going through a transformation. Tell me about the new person coming in. It is a lover. Could be a Gemini. They're definitely 10 of Cups here. They have a lot of feelings for you. This could be somebody that you've known since childhood because the page is here. Or it could be about messages going back and forth. I'm almost wondering, like, so this 10 of Swords comes in, and when I was asking about the new person coming in, and this card came out, and I said, well, it could be a Scorpio, but here's what I think. I think that it's about the release your ex part. Like, this person is coming in, but you first have to let go of this, you know? And by letting go of that, I mean, like, understand what it taught you. You know what I mean? Like, instead of being upset about being screwed over or whatever from the past person, you almost have to understand, like, how much you've grown since then. You know? Like, wow, like, I really grew from that experience. I've changed. Tell me what the change looks like. How have they changed? How has Libra changed since this ex person was here? It's been a fast change. And I feel like Spirit's been guiding you, is what they're saying. I feel like you have more value for yourself. And I also feel like you're learning how to manifest the things that you do want. And the way you do that, like you're saying to yourself, like, I want this soulmate, you know? I'm calling in my soulmate, the one that's worth waiting for. And Spirit's like, okay. But first, you got to get clear before you manifest. You know what I mean? Because if you're still hung up on the ex person and haven't let that completely go, this new person can't come. They can't. It's not fair to them if you're still strung up on this ex person. You know what I'm saying? It's not even fair. What Spirit would never be behind that, you know? And Spirit's behind this. They're saying, like, yeah, they're coming. You're manifesting it. We hear you. But what's happening, has to happen first is this. It's that transformation. It's like letting go of that ex-person that hurt you and everything you feel about it. You know what I mean? Like you feel whatever you feel about it, all kinds of ways, you know? And they're still in your energy. So the new person's coming, but you have got to let go of this past thing. Libra. I hope that made sense. Even if it's just the heart, like, or a fear about it, right? How's it going, Jess? I'm so happy to see you. I've been all alone mostly today. 5105 for Scorpio. Let's look and see what's going on. Scorpio, money. Let's see, what one do we want? Money. Let's use this one. We haven't used it in a while. Money for Scorpio, Spirit. Tell me what's going on for career and money. Good, Jess. Are you feeling better? Are you getting better after the whole COVID thing? Well, I've been, you know, going on through. Okay, so who are we on? We're on Scorpio with a work and money. I feel like you're conflicted. There might have been some kind of fight. You got the Five of Swords, the Page of Cups, the Page of Swords, and the Ten of Coins. So it looks like something may have happened at work, like an argument with a couple of people, possibly through messaging, right? Two of Swords. You don't know what to do about it. You feel kind of attacked in a way. It felt like a tower. And now you just don't know what to do. There's a new beginning coming, like a brand new one. Like Spirit is asking you to take a dive. I think King of Wands is here. So I feel like this is a very confident energy. You're excited about the new path. You're excited about the new idea. You're excited to allow Spirit, your own higher self, to guide you in a new way. You're feeling very confident about it. And then Ten of Cups comes in. I feel like just because of the way this is, like it starts with a message, it shocks the shit out of you. And somebody fucking loves you, man. And then you've got this Ten of Coins and the Two of Coins. Like something about your stability is kind of rocking your world right now. You're just kind of like not sure what way to go, right? Because we're talking about money, right? So something happened at work. It makes you so freaking sad. You thought you had it all and now you're off balance and it feels like life is kind of over in this pile. And you're feeling really alone, broke, cold, unhappy. Hey, Tim. So a lot of up and down energy here, you guys. Scorpio. It's I guess it's sort of just exactly who you are, right? Because you're constantly rebirthing. That's what I kind of feel like is happening here. I feel like there was a tower moment, right? In the workplace. And I think it kind of let you off, put you off balance. And I feel like you felt stable before that, but whatever happened was just fucked up. So now Spirit's giving you this new path with the Fool card. Probably if there was a tower that came and crashed down your job, it was probably because Spirit wanted you to go on this other journey. And it's one of your own making. The magician is here. I kind of feel like what you were doing before maybe wasn't all that fulfilling to your soul. And maybe it paid you a lot, Ten of Pentacles, right? But I don't think it was like your wish fulfillment. And I feel like it was sad to let it go, but at the same time, I mean, you're kind of excited about this new thing. I mean, it's bringing in abundance with the sun, happiness, right? It's something that you've always wanted. You're manifesting it. You're feeling like $1,000,000 in the King of Wands energy. It's a brand new idea. Could be an epiphany. Could be like just an incoming message from Spirit. You want your Nine of Cups? Here's the way to your Nine of Cups. That's what it almost looks like. So, yeah, I feel like maybe there's a tower, a fight, an ending to some sort of work situation, and then you're often running to something else. Death and rebirth. That's you. So it makes perfect sense. It's the Scorpio one. Is that yours, Tim? Are you a Scorpio? I forgot. Gosh, it's been so long since you've been on here. Okay, so family. Let's look at Scorpio in the family situation. Let's see what's going on there. In your family. The major heart attack. Yeah, you're an Aries? Well, I did Aries, I did Aries a couple hours ago. It's on there. It might not be all the way posted yet. I think it takes like 24 hours, but it should be there if you go to my page and then click on the live button. Aries is there. I can't remember what it said about it, but I understand the tower moment. How are you doing? Are you healing up? It is there. Okay, family for Scorpio. What's going on in Scorpio's family? Okay. A tower moment again. Of course, Scorpio. It's your season, isn't it? So there could be a tower involving a child. I'm so glad you're here. Yeah, I did the first part and then I took a little break and then I came back. But I started with Leo this time. I feel like what's happening, Scorpio, in your family is you feel like somebody doesn't have value for you. And it makes you sad, right? You don't know what to do. You're working on trying to figure it out, though. I feel like strength has something to do with it, as well as like you're getting some kind of new, fresh idea. I feel like whatever happened in this tower hurts you. If you want a personal reading, there's a way to get a personal reading. If you click the description box or the About Me page or whatever. I'm just doing signs right now. But I would love to do a personal reading for you if you'd like. Okay. I feel like the tower really knocked you off your balance, Scorpio. And I feel like it's a struggle right now. I feel like you're going to have to work really hard to fix this family situation. But I do feel like you're getting new information. Oh, I was talking to Anna Rudy. She was asking about a certain date and certain signs, and I wouldn't even try to do that live. I'm not going to try to do that live. I'm sorry. But if you'd like a personal reading, we can certainly schedule something. Okay, Scorpio. So, well, Sagittarius would be after Scorpio, but I'd like to finish Scorpio first, if that's all right with you. Um, I just feel like, Scorpio, I feel like you're really out of balance and there's cooperation needed here. But I also feel like there's something here about speaking your truth, and I think it's really, really important. And I feel like as soon as you actually speak your truth, things could change. Like the way you see yourself, the way um, you're welcome. Um, let's see. I just feel like you're confused, right? And I do feel like there's goodness coming, like with the sun. That is, and it comes when you speak your truth, when you say what you need to say. Um, Queen of Wands, having confidence in yourself, right? And honestly, Queen of Swords is here too. Like, this is about making logical decisions, like what fits in my life and what doesn't. Being honest with yourself, making a plan, and walking toward it. I feel like there's a lot of confusion. I feel like there's a lot of fighting. I feel like there's someone in the family who feels they're not valued, and and there needs to be more cooperation in the family if you want it to reunite. You know, I do see somebody holding on to something like a grudge, maybe, and I just feel like, I mean, especially in a family situation, I feel like I don't know that there's a lot of room for that, you know? So that might be something, that you want to like check in with yourself about. Because I feel like there's a choice you need to make here about something that needs to leave your life. And I'm going to ask Spirit what it is. What is it that Scorpio is wanting to cut out of their life right now, or thinking about, or what is it? Okay, so first of all, the Lord of the Shadows is here. So this is telling me there's someone from the other side helping you through this transformation. It isn't easy. I can see that. I mean, there's self-doubt, there's a tower, there's struggle, there's fighting, there's yelling, and it's not really working for you, Scorpio. It's more like confusing you and making you feel stuck somehow. So that's why there's this person on the other side. It could be a Virgo, um, but it's someone on the other side that loves you. Could be a water sign, right? But I feel like what they're doing is trying to help you see your own light and honestly help you tap into your higher self with the high priestess energy here. And I feel like it's imperative because there's a new beginning, but I feel like you need your higher self to help you get there, um, in this family problem. And what I want to say is like sometimes when we see like messages like this, and there's this someone that doesn't have value for you here, Spirit, let's clarify that. Clarify the Tower and the Five of Swords for, um, yeah, so this is where your higher self is coming in to help you um, look at this different, reframe it. I feel like you've got a spirit squad working on this. I can just feel it. There's spirit around you. I feel like you could be having dreams about it, but I feel like what's happening in this is it's you coming into contact with your higher self. And maybe that's not something that you've done a lot of, maybe you've just been solely just listening to your human self, and it's afraid, because that's what I feel like. It's afraid and it's confused, and it's almost like striking back. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, striking back. And I just feel like there's something happening. The reason that that happened, just so you know, is because something drastic had to happen in order to kind of like make you reach for this place, the higher self. That's really what I'm seeing. And it's meant for you to be aligned with that higher self. And I feel like there's memories about something that is not okay. Like they're fragmented, sad, scared memories. And I feel like maybe this person on the other side, or your higher self, or everything combined, the spirit squad, really trying to help you, really trying to reach for you, really trying to show you something different, because like a lot of times we have this story in our head and we believe it for our whole life until we don't, until we realize, like, wow, my soul has a lot more say in what's happening than I thought. You know what I mean? So if my soul planned this whole thing, your soul planned this so that you could hear it. So whatever this fight is, whatever this feeling is, whatever this confusion is, it's really here to drive you to your soul. Does that make sense? I hope it does, Scorpio. Should we look at love for you? I've been looking at love for everybody else, so I might as well. I'm using the romance angels to do the love reading here, so we'll just see what's happening in Scorpio's love life. What messages are there for Scorpio and their love life? You want to know what? I have that same exact placement, Tim. I have it in my first house. Neptune and Black Moon Lilith in my first house in Scorpio. How crazy is that? That's quite the plan, Tim. You know what I have to say for plans like that? We have a really badass soul who's probably experienced just about everything there is, and we're back for just a little more trial, just a little more learning, a little more feeling. Tell me what's going on for Scorpio's love life. Tell me what's going on for Scorpio's love life. It's in your fourth house, so that's family. Let's see. All right. So there's someone here that's about divine timing, and they're worth waiting for. And I think it's someone that makes you feel young, recapturing the romance, allowing your inner youthful spirit to shine. This is somebody that's cool. And this is somebody you have heart-to-heart conversations with. Honestly discussing how you feel with each other. Being completely honest and authentic. I feel like there's a message here that you gotta love yourself first, right? This is a soulmate. Definitely a soulmate. And this, I feel like there could be an engagement coming, but it's really important that you really honestly put all your love on yourself right now. Imperative is what I feel like. Especially because of whatever's going on in the family section. If that's you, you really need to work on just self-love. This love situation will come in when you're ready. It's about divine timing. Like, you gotta love yourself first. Then this person comes in. I hope that makes sense to you. It's a good person. It's a soul friend. They want more. They want to invest. They are worth waiting for. You can tell them anything and they don't judge you. And I feel like you guys bring out the youthfulness in each other. You know, like you're playful and fun. That's fun. Your last incarnation on Earth, Aries? I've never heard that about Aries, but I've heard it about Pisces. But I don't know everything. Just so you know. I know I don't know everything. So let's see what's going on in the Scorpio love sitch. Like you're trying to figure out where you should put your energy right here. Seven of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. You do know your value. I feel like you're sitting here really confident and you're making plans of your own. And I think you're working on, because you're loving yourself, what isn't working in my life? What do I need to cut out of my life? You see all this heavy kind of work that needs to be done before this person comes in? Because you have some work to do, right? So the person's coming, but you have to cut out some shit first. Let's see what it is. Because you're on a path, you know? I feel like this person coming in is definitely marriage material. I also feel like they're part of your soul journey. You could be dealing with a Leo. I feel like there's strong Leo energy here, but also strong Pentacle energy. Virgo, Taurus, Sag. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. I don't know why I didn't say that right. Maybe there's a Sag. There is a King of Wands here. But I feel like the King of Wands is more about your power, owning your power, understanding your strength, right? Because they came out together. It's like mastering a balance between, you know, being an actual lion and being an actual lamb, really. It's like a balancing. Strength is about the strength to go forward and the strength to hold back at the same time. So I kind of feel like you're learning that, you know, and I feel like once you do learn that, you'll be able to move on to this 10 of Cups that's right here at the bottom of the deck. Could be dealing with Sagittarius. So I do feel like this person coming in is a vibe match, but Scorpio, I feel like you have some stuff to work on, like to let go of, with that Queen of Swords. You know, it could be, you know, just learning to love yourself. Put yourself first. Be honest about that. You know what I mean? Like take your heart out of it and make a logical decision. You know, like what should I do? I feel like you just gotta cut out the people, places, and things that don't make you grow, that aren't part of your spiritual journey. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of what I'm seeing here. This person coming in is definitely a good one. But they're not coming until you master this card. First, love yourself. Because this is a divine timing given to you by the divine. This is a special connection coming in. Oh. Yeah, I don't know nothing about the degrees. I should probably start like researching that, but I haven't. So Sagittarius is next. 1, 1. Sagittarius. Let's see what's going on for Sagittarius in your career. Sagittarius career spirit. Tell me what's going on for them. Do you know anything about the degrees, Tim? Because I really don't. I wish I did. I should probably just Google it. School myself. Okay, Sagittarius for money. Sagittarius in their money sector. Okay. So you might have had an argument with someone. I feel like you're sad. There's something, some kind of word fight. And you're sad, but I feel like there's a new beginning opening up right next to it, right? Like, so you're sad and you're feeling like I lost something great. And your higher self is like, wait, let me show you something new. Ace of Wands. Page of Wands. Right? So I feel like you're being given a new opportunity, Sagittarius. I don't know what happened in the beginning, but it looks like something might be over. It's pretty sad. But this new thing is a new opportunity in work. Somebody wants to work with you. Somebody thinks what you do is cool, right? And it's coming in really fast. You've got this broken heart here, and you're up all night. And then the new beginning. It's almost like you have your back to it. You know that? It really is. Look at it. It's like you have the Three of Swords and the Nine of Swords, and look at where her back is, and then here comes this new beginning, and it's like you don't see it because you're too busy being sad, right? But up here, it's kind of the same thing. Like you got the Five of Cups and the Five of Swords. There's a fight. You feel like shit about it. Here comes this new idea and a new path. It's someone who actually wants to work with you, right? And you have your back to it. Again, like we don't even need the Four of Cups, do we? It's just telling us all through the reading, Sag. So I feel like you have this new beginning, but maybe you can't see it. It's something that's going to make you understand like your value. I feel like you're just going to be making money, money, money. The King of Pentacles, that's who he is. Yeah, your wish is coming true here. So how can they get out of this negative back to... You have your back to the blessing, you know? So let's see how you can do that. Transformation, right? And then here comes the Two of Cups. Tell me, why is this Two of Cups here? Tell me, why is the Two of Cups here? Who is it? For Sagittarius, who's coming in the Two of Cups? It's a lover. It is. It is. So whatever's going on in your work, man, it's got you really sad. And there's new stuff coming in. You have your back to it. But I do see a transformation coming, and it's really good. It's like once you close the door to all those negative feelings, you open it up to, I mean, not only a new beginning in like your pentacles and your like new idea kind of thing, but also a Two of Cups. There's somebody here you can work with that you care about. It's a lover. Your higher self is totally on board. And I feel like you're kind of like doing a deep dive here in the Hermit card, talking to Spirit about everything that you want. You know? I feel like you want it all. You know? You want the cool idea. You want the money. You want the wish fulfillment. You want the lover. Sag, you can have it. You can. You can. You just kind of have to like look for it. You know, you have to look, turn around is what I'm feeling. Or close the door and open another one, right? This is pretty cool. I don't think those people that wanted those Sagittarius read is here still. I guess they can come back and watch. Okay. You want to know what's going to heal you and bring you success? I know it sounds crazy, but the Two of Wands, choosing yourself. It's choosing everything about you, you know, like what's best for me. First of all, what I see is like crying and worrying about all this stuff. That's not best for you. That has to change. And then you get to this place where you do choose yourself, and then everything changes. Everything. Your work, your money, your love. You're successful at all of it. I think it's going to be kind of shocking. That's pretty good though. So get out of that negative energy. Turn around, look around, move your body, bounce around, dance. Let's look at your family stuff. Tell me what's going on in Sag's family. Okay, family for Sag. What's going on in the family for Sag? Something ended. God, what is with all these sad cards today? You're sad. And possibly moving on down the road. I've got two different cards saying that you're moving away from something. And I feel like it's your soul driving you there. You know what I mean? I feel like you're sad, possibly about love. I feel like if you decide to choose yourself, which is here, Two of Wands, again, with a different deck, I feel like that's going to take you somewhere new. You know, choosing yourself. And I also feel like there could be a Cancer or a Pisces person who really loves you and you don't see it. You don't see it coming, or you don't understand it. This King of Cups could be like a dad or a father figure or something like that. Could be, like I said, Cancer or Pisces. And I feel like where you're being moved here is, you know, I feel like you're just being moved to the Judgment card, which is your soul. It's your soul driving. It's your soul making the decisions, you know. Okay. So this, whatever you're crying about here in the Ten of Swords, it's about a soul friend, Two of Cups. So it could be like a boyfriend and girlfriend dynamic or something. The sadness is becoming toxic for you. So be careful with that, you know, because I feel like whenever we're in a toxic place, we don't really answer authentically. We don't, you know what I'm saying? So here you are choosing yourself. Let's clarify that. This is why all this is happening. You know what I mean? Like spirit is like through all the human stuff that's happening, the Two of Cups, the Ten of Swords, all of it. I mean, it's all about a lesson. And the lesson is choosing you. Loving yourself more than you love anything else, right? I feel like whoever the King of Cups is, remember me telling you it's here and it's like a dad energy or something. It's a masculine energy. I feel like they want to work on this thing. We're talking about family, right? So I feel like they want to work and make this thing right. I feel like they're just as emotional about it as you are. So maybe there's a fight with your dad. And the Judgment card and having your soul lead you, I feel like what's happening there is like you're learning to lead with love. And when we respond from a place of love, we receive a different reaction than we had before. When we reach out to people and we just are coming from pure love, they respond different to us. And so I feel like that's what's going on in the family dynamic. And it's all for the benefit of you. I do feel like there's a toxic thing here that's got to be let go of, and it's also part of your higher learning. It definitely has to do with something ending and a soul friend, you know, but it's very toxic. And I think it makes you sad, but it's also like, I mean, I'm almost feeling like there's a person in your life that makes you sad, but you feel like they're a really big connection, like a Two of Cups, and really it's toxic. And your higher self says, this isn't like, no, this has to go. This isn't who we authentically are. You're doing what they're wanting you to do. You're almost like being controlled by them, you know? So maybe you're in a controlling situation. I don't know. But I just feel like spirit wants you the fuck out of there. And it also looks even like there's someone in your family that feels the same way. And it's somebody who really loves you. And I think what you're learning, like I said, was that leading with love gets you a whole different reality. You know, it really does. So I kind of feel like that's what's going on in the family dynamic. You're learning some stuff about leading with love and how different it makes the outcome. So let's look at your love situation, Sagittarius. Let's see. Sagittarius love. What do they need to know about love here? Oh, I saw that deception card, so I think I might have been right about it. Okay, so we got engagement, playfulness, heart-to-heart conversations, and flirt. So yeah, I think you got some love coming in. Maybe some of you are engaged. I feel like whoever this is, like, deception is at the bottom again. I don't like that. But this could be like a relationship that, I don't know, makes you feel young and in love and romantic, youthful. And I feel like you can talk to this person and it's easy. And I also feel like there's a lot of flirting here. This could be taking, relationship could go to the next level, it looks like, with the engagement card. So let's see what's going on. Six of Swords. So it could be a fire sign, King of Wands. It would be Leo, Aries, Sag. I feel like there's some truth coming, as well as love and success. Tower. Why is the Tower here? This was all looking so good. Why is there a Tower here? I feel like it's not a bad tower. I think it's a good tower because I don't see anything bad happening. I feel like it's saying like it shocks you to death, but this person is like a vibe match. And I feel like your love for each other is pretty strong. And I just feel like, you know, it's taking you down a whole new path. What's the end result with these guys? Like, tell me what the engagement card, is it for real? Is it something beautiful coming? Yeah, it is. It's something beautiful, all right. Yeah, I feel like, who am I talking to? Sag. So you're kind of like in your own energy here with the Queen of Wands. You'll also have like another vibe match. Um, so I don't know. I mean, you guys could match on a couple of different levels. Like maybe you're both very passionate and you're also both very honest and sincere and like decision makers, right? But yeah, I see love and abundance and like a new beginning that's pretty good here. So I feel like whoever's coming in is a pretty solid, pretty solid relationship. So that's what I feel for Sagittarius. Let's go to Capricorn. 121. Tell me what's going on for Capricorn in their work and money section. Work and money for Capricorn. Uh-oh, that's a lot. Work and money. Five of Cups. Sad sitch. So you're talking to Spirit. Hermit card. Knight of Cups. Some kind of an offer. Some kind of a change. Learning to lead with love. The Moon. Maybe while you're in the Hermit card, you're understanding your own power with the Moon card. Like you're seeing yourself in a new light. You're like, oh my God, I am the most powerful creature alive. Could be. I feel like this heals you. And I also feel like you tap in here. So your higher self is on board right now. And you're choosing yourself. You are. So whenever that Five of Cups happened, you're not wallowing in it, man. You're immediately going to your higher self and saying, what the hell is up? You know, like, what in the hell is up? It's a big change. Yeah, you're right on your soul path. The Hierophant is here. You're learning all the lessons just like you planned, Capricorn. I feel like you're getting balance for sure. Well, what's going on in their money? What's going on in their work? You feel stuck somewhere. You feel stuck in your work. I don't think you really want to be there anymore, but you feel stuck there. You want to do something you love. You want to create things is what you want to do, Capricorn, Empress. You want to create your own new beginning. And I think you will. I do. I feel like what you realize is you have lots of talents, you know? I mean, you can do a lot of things. And I feel like you're attaching money to all of it. You know what I mean? Like, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this. I feel like you're walking away from the sadness, the shame, and owning up to your truth. I feel like you're kind of creating your own abundance here. You already have the Empress, but this is a Nine of Pentacles. And I feel like what's happening in your hi everybody. I feel like what's happening in your money thing is you're becoming like your own. You make your own. You're creating it with the Empress because you realize it. Like I feel like in the past you did work somewhere or did something and it just was like fucked up, you know? And you just immediately tapped into your higher self, and your higher self just leads you down this road. The reality you can create anything. The reality that your soul takes care of you always. And you're learning it right here from this Five of Cups when you go inside. Pretty amazing, but true reading, right? Hi, Erica. Hi, Julian. So nice to have you guys here. Thank you so much for watching. Now we're going to talk about your family life, Capricorn. What's going on in Capricorn's family life? Spirit, can you tell me? Tell me what's happening in Capricorn's family life. God, this two of wands, like every single thing. Okay, family. All right, so I feel like the most important message here is that you need to like do what's best for your highest good and growth. Your higher self with the High Priestess here is showing you how. The first thing, of course, is Knight of Cups. It's like leading with love. So the best thing for you to do in this family situation is to lead with love. I feel like there could be a kind of an emotional thing going on or coming up. Empress energy, Five of Wands, stability. There's definitely an argument here, right? And it could be between two very strong female energies. You have the Queen of Pentacles and the Empress. I hate to think of the Empress as being a problem maker or even involved in it, but she's here. So it could be a mom. But there's definitely a fight, and two very strong women. There's healing coming in. I don't think you see it, but there is. What's going on? Why are they fighting? Why is Capricorn fighting? Why is there fighting? Yeah. I think Capricorn doesn't know what to do. Capricorn feels stuck in the energy. Love's the answer, you guys. It's always the damn answer. Always. The Hierophant. This is part of your higher learning. So whatever this fight is, it stimulates. Here's what it stimulates for you. Your higher self, the High Priestess, coming on in with very clear, vivid messages about love. I think in this energy, like after this happens and you get the message about love, I feel like it changes the way you see yourself. Like you can kind of see your power, you feel it. And then that's when the Empress comes out and you're realizing like, man, what does the Empress do? She loves, she loves, she loves. And there's sort of some kind of fight here. And I feel like the Empress is confused. And I feel like she feels a little stuck and a little out of balance, trying to figure out if she should put any more energy into this. The answer is absolutely yes. It's your family. And there's an Ace of Cups here. And I feel like it's saying, like, this can all be worked out. You have all the gifts of all your past lessons to look back on, ways that you've acted and reacted in the past. And I feel like Spirit's asking you to, like, really look at those. And then look at what it feels like when you lead with love. Look at the difference, you know, like the fighting or just offering love. And I feel like when you come from a heart space, you realize, yeah, this is my family and they are worth the effort, you know. I do feel like you're a little thinking a lot about this because it is kind of, in a way, you know, like when you have a family fight, it's scary, you know? It's scary. Like, they are your family. They've been loving on you since day one. And then to fight with them and then I mean, there's not even a consideration on whether I should put more energy. The card is here, but I think you know the answer. And maybe it's this other person that doesn't, because I feel in the Empress energy, you're not going to have any kind of like doubt or struggle. Not with that energy. She's just too loving. She's nurturing, you know. She loves everyone. And I feel like you've just got a lot of really strong, powerful female energy here in your family. And that can be tough as well. Right? All the female energy. Sometimes that can like mess up the balance. Right? That's how come when you get the masculine and feminine energy in a reading, and it's like if it's all for you, it's like about total balance. It's beautiful. There's nothing you can't do with that balanced energy. And I feel like what I'm seeing in yours, Capricorn, is a heavy on the feminine energy. So let's see what's happening in love for Capricorn with the pay attention to red flags is the first card out. There's signs that are cautioning you. So maybe you're, ignoring something like, I feel like there's a lot of chemistry, and so that's probably why you're ignoring it. I feel like there's a lot of lessons to be learned here. It could be a past life relationship, like it could be a karmic, it could be like someone coming back to reconcile, is what I feel like. And I feel like there's just off the charts chemistry here. And I feel like go ahead and give it a chance and trust your higher self. Like, yeah, they brought you this person back in here. However, I mean, to be fair, the red flag card came out first. And I feel like, sometimes when we get a rewind, like a reconciliation, a review, a redo, that kind of thing, I feel like there's a lesson. And sometimes when I see the red flag thing, what I feel like is like, have you ever been in a relationship that's just off the charts with the chemistry and you want it really, really, really bad? Like, you just want it. It just feels so fucking good. But there are red flags all over the place, and you kind of like ignore them. You kind of like pick yourself apart. You kind of like say that you're too picky or something like that. And so you don't listen to those inner nudges, your higher self, nothing. You just ignore the red flags because of the chemistry, right? Well, I kind of feel it's kind of like with a retrograde, right? Retrogrades bring things back for us to review. Things we've done, things we've said, relationships we've had. And then you have to review it. And there is someone coming in here that's a past life person. I would imagine it's off the charts chemistry here. But I feel like you ignored the red flags the last time. Now, the other cards that are coming out here is give your relationship a chance, work on the partnership, and trust. This situation is calling you to have trust. Let's see what your trust needs to be in, shall we? Tell me what the trust is. I'm glad this is resonating for you, Tim. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys so very much. Okay, so tell me what you're asking them to trust in. Like, are you asking them to trust in this relationship? Even though there were red flags before? Or is this like a revamp? Okay. The devil's come out. They're asking you to trust your higher self. Go ahead and give the relationship a chance, but listen to yourself. Because I think it's coming back and you get to review it. And I mean, you can go back into it if you want to, but I kind of feel like this is all about you trusting your higher self. I feel like this is all about spirit. And they're asking you to trust in yourself, you know, your soul, and them, the spirit team, you know. So this could also be meaning that there's change with that Eight of Wands. Let's look at it. Let's look at it some more. Tell me what the Eight of Wands is doing, because that's all about change. And honestly, Six of Swords is here too. Like talking about like being moved out of the energy, changing the energy by spirit, right? They're moving you out of the devil energy, and they're giving you something with the Eight of Wands. They're changing something. They're giving you a new beginning. Is it with this same person? Yeah, it is. Oh my God. I was definitely wrong. So you're going to review this and you're going to decide whether you really want to do this or not. I think it's going to be good. And I can't even believe I'm saying that. and but it looks to me like spirit is like moving you into it, into the new beginning, into the Four of Wands, the happy, stable home. It's a past life person. It's a reconciliation. You know this person. Lots of chemistry. I think they could have been a toxic thing in the past. But Spirit is saying that's why the Trust card is here. Like this happened before, but give it a chance and trust Spirit. It's causing you, the situation is calling you to have faith, it says. Wow. Well, there's a message and a half, right? Mark it down. I was absolutely wrong on that. Okay. 140. All right, Aquarius. Let's look and see what's going on with Aquarius and money. Aquarius and money. What's going on with Aquarius and money, Spirit? Well, Queen of Cups. Aquarius. Looks like you're about ready to surrender. I feel like Earth Mother energy here. I feel like you're walking away from something. I do. I think you're working on something completely different here. Like, I think it's about creating stuff. And I think you might be walking away from a job and going after what you really want, which is your wish fulfillment. You're tapping into the Earth Mother energy so you can, like, manifest your wish fulfillment with the idea that Spirit is giving you. And I kind of feel like you're walking away from something. It could be, you know, a job working for somebody that you don't get along with or you don't see eye to eye with. Yeah. I think it's because, you know, it doesn't really give you any kind of fulfillment. Like, it's just not enough. 8 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. It's like you're walking away. You're just like, this job, I'm stuck here. It makes me sad. It makes me, I feel like I'm broke all the time. There's got to be something better. I want 10 of Pentacles. I'm leaving this shit. You're manifesting your own 10 of Pentacles here as far as work goes. It's got something to do with a really good idea with the Ace of Wands. And I do feel like you're kind of emotional about money. And I feel like, just surrender that fear. Fear I don't have enough, fear I'm not enough, fear, fear, fear. Surrender it, because you've got this beautiful Empress energy here, and she's able to manifest anything she wants. She's a creator, right? All life comes through her, and she loves everybody and everything. And she can create, manifest whatever she wants. And I think what you're doing is manifesting, your wish fulfillment. And 10 of Pentacles, plenty, more than plenty with 10 of Pentacles. It's like having it all. I see generations benefiting from whatever this plan is. It's not just you. It's like it's generationally, like you're generating a lot of money that's going to help more than you. And it's all just about making this decision and seeing like this isn't moving me forward. Like this job, I don't know what's going on with the person that you work for, but I just feel like there's sort of an argument, or like you just can't get along or something, right? Maybe there's just not enough money. Maybe that's what the Two of Swords is about, but it's like you just feel like, man, this isn't getting me where I want to go. I'm going to leave. And so you do. So some of you might be leaving your work. That's what it looks like. Tell me about family for Aquarius. Family. Tell me about the family for Aquarius. What do they need to know? Two of Wands. Every time. This must be what the reset button is. It's about choosing yourself. I just keep getting it. First card out. Choosing yourself changes everything. Where you're going, how you see stuff, how you see yourself, how you feel about life. So, family. I feel like you're choosing yourself and it's changing your energy. And again, like I feel like you're changing your work too, and changing the way you feel about yourself, the way you feel about money too. 5 of Pentacles. Like I feel like you've been kind of feeling like I don't have enough, but you got success coming. Remember that other reading about your work? It's coming back out, right? And it does have to do with your family as well. But I feel like your work is affecting your family. You know what I mean? Because if you're feeling depressed and broke and shit, how nice can you be to the family? I guess it depends on what sign you are. But like me, man, when I'm feeling shitty, I can sometimes, that can leak out to everybody around me. You know what I mean? So, I feel like, let's see, whatever's going on in your work is changing some stuff. Not only for you, but you might have a kid here. Page of Cups. There's something going on with that. And this job or this work, right, we're in your family. Okay, wait a minute. Yeah, it's still about work. Maybe you're working with someone in your family. Maybe you're working a project together. Kind of looks like it. 3 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles. It's changing what's going on in that lack mentality. Because you're doing something fun with people that you love. And it's changing the way you feel about yourself and your family. Here's the Emperor energy. So basically, I feel like you're getting the nerve to, like, you've been successful. You did decide to invest in yourself at some point, and it makes you excited because you are winning. It's just like, and it's changing the view that you have of yourself. But it's like, how much energy are you putting into it? You know, if you really hate your job, and you're not making enough coin. So, like, what are you doing to change that? Like, so you got this great idea, you invested in yourself, it's starting to make you feel different, and here you are at the Emperor. This is kind of like saying, now, what are you going to do? Because you know you can succeed in the Emperor. You know that you can manifest anything. So what is Aquarius going to do with this Emperor energy? Yeah, you're going to go. You're going to do it. It makes you excited. And I feel like it's opening up new gifts, like new things. Like, I don't know what you're doing. I don't. But I'm imagining it being something fun. You know, like, no, no. Maybe she's a baton twirler or something like that, a hula hooper. You know, and maybe you're teaching it or something like that. Maybe you just start out really small with some little idea, and then you realize, well, I'm teaching baton twirling, but I could add hula hooping, like that. You know what I mean? Like, you're realizing that this isn't just one thing. Like, you have a lot of talents and you know it. And so you're in the Emperor energy, and you're like, I'm going to manifest a business. You could open up your own damn studio if you're a hula hooping teacher, right? Maybe you teach lots of stuff at the studio. I don't know. Maybe you're opening a store and selling hula hoops. And then you decide to sell wands. Teach people magic. I don't know what you're doing. But what I feel like is you're going to be successful because it's telling me that. So just do whatever you're doing and have faith in yourself. Because I feel like it's you and your really great ideas coming from your higher self that's going to bring in, like, money and stability. It's you yourself. I like baton twirling. Yeah. Let's look at love for Aquarius. Forgot about love. I was just using the card because I was trying to think of a good example, but I usually use, like, painting or something, but I bet people get tired of it. There's got to be more cool things out there than painting, right? But it's the only one that ever comes up, so I thought I'd use baton twirling. But it could, honestly, with that card, if you were being literal, it could be about dancing or something. Aquarius, what's going on in Aquarius's love life? Show me, Spirit. Worth waiting for. Divine timing. That's come out quite a few times today. It's like you gotta wait. You gotta wait until something's ready. It says divine timing is at work in your love life. Let go of control issues, flirt, and playfulness. You like to carve wood? I actually have a card like that. I do use that sometimes. It's like he's making a bust or something, carving it out of a tree. That's pretty cool. That could be it too, Tim, because you need a new job, huh? Because you had your heart attack. I would say, honestly, I get that message so much to, like, follow that inner child thing. So if you've been whittling wood since you were a kid and you're pretty good at it, or whatever, like, keep doing it. Take it to the store, see if you can sell it. Do you know, I don't know if you ever go to, yeah, I don't know if you ever go to metaphysical fairs, but stuff like that is pretty big there, like wands. You know, like, people make wands, and they carve them out of probably willow, I would say. it's a pretty magical wood, you know, but anyway, I mean, you'd have to find where you could sell that stuff. I don't know where you're at, Tim, but I kind of feel like, you know, any metaphysical store, you know, would probably love to put some of your stuff in there. So you might try that. Your birth numbers. Yeah. Okay, so let's go back to Aquarius here in their love. I feel like there's someone coming in, if they're not already here. Maybe it's taken a long time for them to get here and they are here. I don't know. But I feel like it's a good relationship. I feel like you flirt and it's like kind of romantical. And I feel like you feel beautiful when you're together. Both of you do. I think there's playfulness, right? Like childlike energy. Um, but I do see something here that could block this thing, and that's you trying to control it. Like maybe pushing it too fast, maybe going too fast, because it says, allow this situation to unfold naturally. And I feel like, honestly, that might be a big thing for every single person on the planet. You know, like one person feels so much and they just want to go 100 miles an hour. They know that's the person or whatever. And it scares the other person off sometimes. So I kind of feel like that's what it's saying. Like, let this unfold naturally. Do the playing, do the flirting, do the dating. You know, you don't have to control this and push it forward. Because, honestly, it's a divine timing thing. So it's definitely meant to happen. So I feel like you have to kind of let it happen naturally, you know? Lean into it when it comes, if it's not here yet. Lean into, like, let me show you this playful card. Can you guys see that? It's like they're on a swing together, and I just love this card. I love that feeling. I know that feeling, and I love it. And I was thinking, like, you know, like thinking about when you're younger and you're going on a date with someone for the first time. You don't have 10,000 kids that are part of the deal. You're just single and young. Remember that? Do you remember that? Like doing silly things and just loving on each other. I feel like that's what this is. And it might feel so good that you want to push it forward really fast. But I kind of feel like it's saying, like, this is worth waiting for, and letting yourself kind of just let it unfold as it will. I do too, Tim. I do too. So let's see if we can get any more information on this person. Let's see who it is. Tell me the 411 on the person coming in for Aquarius. Who are they? How do they feel? Who are they? So, Ace of Swords, the Fool, the Strength card. Okay, and some fear. It's a winner though. Here's what's happening. This person is coming in to offer you a solid Four of Wands energy. But I feel like you feel worried about it. Like you question yourself. Let go of control issues. Nine of Swords is coming out. This is like nightmares. You know? Like these are nightmares coming in. Like what are you worried about? It looks like you're worried about something. Like what, they're not going to stay or whatever like that. Just live in the moment. So what if they don't stay? I mean, we're here to learn lessons. We're here to love people and be loved by people. And I kind of feel like sometimes when we get in our head, like, oh my God, what am I going to do if they leave me? And the more I read tarot, the more I realize how ridiculous that was of me to feel that way. Ever. Because, I mean, we just have all these experiences. And every fucking one of them make us grow into more. We become more aware. We become more awake. we become more trusting of our soul. We become more strong, right? Powerful, honest. And we see every fucking thing that's going on around us as a win. That's what I see. I think this person is coming in and offering you the real deal. And I think that's why all these cards came out like they did. Because I think you could overthink this and sabotage it. Don't do that. You know, unless you want to. But I feel like the cards are warning against it. You know, I feel like this is a really good thing. This person, actually, I feel like they're almost telling you some truths that change the way you see yourself, the way you feel about yourself, maybe even the way you feel about love, you know? So don't overthink about whether or not this person is going to leave you when they get here. I kind of feel like you just need to like live in the moment and trust the process, you know? Because this tells me, oh, that's Mary. Sorry, guys, let me answer this really quick. Hi, Mary. Hello? What you doing? I'm just doing a live, but I'm almost done. I probably got like 20 minutes left. Maybe I have one more sign. So, no, I didn't. I would love to come over for dinner. Okay, I love you. Bye. See what I'm telling you guys? Like, um, here's what Tim says. It always seem you have a message for me, Tina, when I catch you live, no matter what sign you're reading for. I always receive something from you. Thank you so much for saying that, Tim. And you want to know what I really think? I really think that when I'm reading these messages, whoever's watching is the one getting it. And when I have no viewers at all, like, and I'm live and there's no viewers, I get very confused. Like, almost like, I don't even know. You know, like maybe it'd be better to do it, like record it and load it. That's why I did the North Nodes like that. Because I was like, these are just going so quick, you know. But I do feel like whoever's online, I feel your energy and the messages are for you. And I'm not sure if it matters what sign. You know what I mean? I do feel it. But what I feel like here for Aquarius is, you know, you really have something good here, and I just don't want you to like worry yourself into losing it. You know, I mean, because it looks pretty good. But I guess if you did lose it, that would just, to me, that would just be like, well, it's part of the soul plan at this point. People come, people go. I learned something pretty cool from every single one of them. You know, like, even if it's just like to respect myself more, you know, what the fuck was that person in my life? You know, those ones where you're like, why did I allow that? Those are the big teachers, those people, you know? And I can't really, at this point of my journey, I can't really not like anybody or be mad at anybody because they all kind of led me here to understanding life on a whole nother level. So that's what I feel like. Aw, thanks, Tim. Okay, so Pisces is next. Let's see what's going on for Pisces. Money. I'm so sorry you had a heart attack. I bet that was scary as fuck. I have been scared of, I started being scared of a heart attack when I was about 48 or something. And now, I don't care. I don't. If I have a heart attack, I just feel like it's part of my journey. Like, I just, that's how I look at everything. At least I try to. Pisces, tell me what's going on with Pisces money. The Star. Woohoo! Wish fulfillment. You don't see it coming. But it's coming. I feel like you have to make a decision. And you need to base it on, like, what you know, like, for sure. Like, what your higher self tells you. You know, not what someone else tells you, but this is off your own knowing, okay? King of Swords. And I think it starts kind of like a new journey here. Yeah, you are. Fool card. However, I feel like you're going to struggle with this new beginning. Like, I feel like you're struggling inside. I feel like you're struggling inside because, I don't know, you feel like you're not enough. 5 of Wands, 5 of Coins. But, Pisces. Yeah. So here's that damn 2 of Wands again. Making sure to choose yourself. You know, what's best for you is going to be the best idea. I feel like your true nature of King of Cups is here, right? And it's saying, like, you know, you need to be in your truest nature of Pisces. And focusing on the good things that you have in your life. And choosing what's best for you. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, that's pretty much what it's saying. Like, there's a new opportunity coming in. Your soul wants to do it, but you're fighting with yourself. Like, it's your soul and you fighting against each other. Your human is scared, feels alone. And the soul is like, you're not fucking alone. Oh my God. You guys, can you see these? It really sort of looks like that. Human, feeling all alone. Soul going, you're not fucking alone. I'm right here. Just let me lead. God damn it. I got something really good in mind for us. So I think, like, I feel like there's something good coming, but you've got to choose yourself. You know, you've got to put yourself first. You got to trust yourself. You got to focus on what you want. And that's why it's saying, like, get out of this negative energy. Because your soul doesn't necessarily want to boss you around, you know. But it's saying, like, it's time for a change, and you're, like, in this fucked up energy. It's time for you to manifest what you want. With work, with love, with life. But you got to focus on good stuff in order to get good stuff. You know? This is the manifest card, and you're in this 5 energy. Do you know what you're going to manifest in the 5 energy? More 5. And 5s are all about struggle in the tarot. They are. And they don't last forever, you know. 5s are about quick change too, but it's definitely here. You have 2 5s. Something changing, but you're fighting it. You don't want to. You don't feel like you're enough. Something. You got to lose that energy, and your soul is, like, adamant. Like, you cannot do this. You can't. You got to get into your own energy. Be that loving King of Cups to gain the kind of work that you want, the kind that brings you abundance, the kind that makes you happy, the kind that is an investment from you to you. So what do you want to manifest? Basically, I mean, that's what it's saying. Like, What do you want to manifest? It's up to you. Like, you get to choose. You get to choose, but like you're gonna definitely have to lose this energy, or you're just gonna get more grief, you know. And I do feel like you have wish fulfillment. It could come in as fast as you want. I feel like it's a new beginning of sorts. Like maybe you know, like I said, wands, page of wands, like doing something you love to do and being in your own energy. But definitely saying, like, as long as you're in this negative energy, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if you're going to get anything good when you're manifesting. You've been procrastinating. You know, Tim, like, I mean, maybe you're procrastinating, but honestly, I mean, you did just have a heart attack. You know, what's it been? Not even 2 months. September 8th, October. It's not even November 8th yet. It's November 6th. So you don't even have 2 months of recovery under your belt. So I think you need to give yourself a little bit of slack and realize that, like, so, you know, it reminds me of like where you're at, Tim, like in this Four of Swords energy. And it's like a healing energy, you know, because you've been sick, you're laying down, you're healing. And it's in that energy, man. It's kind of like the hermit energy. It's in that energy where you really have time to tap in. And sometimes I feel like it's our own soul, like causing us to stop. Now stop working so much. You're not even listening to me, says the soul. We want to do some other stuff. We've been in this certain energy for a long time, so what's it going to take? What's it going to take to, like, get you to seek me, to get you to want me, to get you to realize that we're a team? And sometimes I really feel like, and I know that sounds weird maybe, but I kind of feel like it sometimes. When do you do your biggest growing? While you're in the hermit, while you're assessing your life, your situation, you're feeling hopeless, and your soul goes, "You called?" You're feeling hopeless? Here I am. Let me show you. Let me show you who we are. And so, like, whatever's going on for you right now, just accept it. You don't have to label yourself as a procrastinator, Tim. You're not. You're just riding the ride. You're still, you know, connecting in. I don't know. Just don't talk to yourself like that. That's all I'm saying. That's Five of Pentacles energy. Like, I'm not enough. Like, I am being urged to do this, but I am procrastinating. Okay, maybe, but maybe you just haven't, like, gotten to where you need to be to jump yet. You know, that Fool place. And that's a fearless spot. You have got to be no fear at all to jump in the Fool card. New job, new love, new whatever. You have to be fearless. And, you know, I mean, 2 months out of surgery from a heart attack, maybe you're not. You're just still healing. Your soul is showing you little by little how great you are, how powerful you are, how many gifts that you have, how far you've come in your life, Tim. You know, they're showing you a lot of good stuff. So just sit back and enjoy that too. Enjoy those messages of your soul, you know? That's how I feel. Okay. Family. Let's look at family. Family for Pisces. Okay. There's that manifesting card again, Pisces. So I feel like Pisces honestly is trying really hard to manifest right now. But man, I'm not sure why you got such like energy here that's not allowing it. You know what I mean? Like it's this, look at that. The devil is even here. Damn it. Okay. So You know, when you're in this place where you can't make a decision, you know, this indecision is kind of like stopping you from growing. It's stopping you from making a decision, awfully, obviously. The fear is controlling you, or whatever it is, you know? It's like something you don't want to do. Or maybe you're just confused, like, I don't want to do it. But it becomes toxic at some point. You know what I mean? Because the devil is here. And then when you can't make a decision, you end up not making any at all. Like, you're not picking one way or the other. You're just standing still. And that's controlling you. It's stopping you from moving forward. It's stopping you from even making a decision about your own life. You know? So I feel like there's kind of like a warning message there. But we're doing family, right? Are we on family? Analysis paralysis. Good one. Yeah. So what ends up happening is you think so much you don't make any decision, and then nothing changes. Not good, you know? Life is about change. Nothing ever stays the same. What is that song? How can I help you to say goodbye? There's no more to cry. Come, let me love you, and I will try. I don't know why that song's coming to me. To say goodbye. How can I help you to say goodbye? Do you know that song? That song just all played in my head just now. So I'm not sure where that came from, but so we got in your family, we've got a Knight of Pentacles, a planner. We've got a Queen of Swords who's ready to just like cut some shit out. We have the Magician, the High Priestess, the Seven of Wands, Queen of Wands. So there's some people here. I feel like it's your higher self that's helping you make plans for your future. It might seem like it's taken a while, Pisces, but it's the Wheel of Fortune, so it's about divine timing. I feel like there is a Queen of Swords here, like willing to like wanting to like cut out things in their life that's not serving them anymore. These are things like, well, this indecision, right? It's those kind of things that this Queen of Swords is trying to feel like, I can't take this anymore. And Seven of Wands, this is protecting your energy, really going in deep. Maybe what you're doing is you're like analyzing. It feels like you're analyzing maybe people that need to be cut out of your life, or ideas or something like that. And in order to actually make that decision, because of where you're at here, with all these like indecisions, right? Hi, Dan. I feel like you almost need to like protect yourself from any other energy to make the decision. Does that make sense? Because I feel like you really can't decide something, and it's causing you to not have any action. And so here's what I feel like. I feel like you do need to think long and hard about who doesn't belong in your life anymore. But I feel like you need to be protected. Protect your own energy from every other energy while you're deciding it. Because it's a big decision. And that's why you can't make it. Because this is about cutting out people, places, and things that don't work for you. Because you are in manifesting mode. And you know what it requires. It requires confidence in yourself. It requires the ability and trust in yourself and your higher self, right? And there's people in your energy that are in your way, causing you to be stalled. And your higher self is going like, it's time. Hi, Dan. I know it's been so long. It's been a couple of hours. Did you get all your chores done? tell me about who exactly are they protecting themselves from? Can you show me in a card? Yeah, it's this Ten of Wands. So I guess you might know what that is. It could have something to do with somebody that screwed you over. Pisces, Seven of Swords. And it's a heavy burden. And I think you might want to cut this person out, but we're on family. How do you do it? You know? Like you're trying to manifest and this person and their ugly energy is in your way. So you have to figure out like how to transform it. How do I transform this? How can I do it, protect myself, and not hurt anyone in the process? I don't know where that came from, but that's what I'm getting. How can I change all this without hurting anyone, including myself, so that I can manifest the life that I want? Okay, so let's see. What I feel like, yeah, this has something to do with childhood. It's childhood. And there's that damn Two of Wands. It's about choosing yourself. I feel like what you're doing is you're seeing things different in your family dynamic. It's spirit helping you out. I feel like there's something that's been burdening you about family. And I don't know. It could be about a mom. The Empress is here, and so is the Queen of Pentacles. So maybe there's something going on with a mother figure that's confusing, right? Well, you can't really cut your mom out of your life. It's just, I don't think you really can. But, I mean, they're just forever soul connected, right? So, but I do feel like you have a decision to make, and it's really difficult. And I also feel like maybe it has something to do with the way you were raised. And I honestly, like so many times I read these things and it's like we have this stuff that we carry around, We have this stuff that pisses us off. Like I did see the mom thing down there. So it could be about a mom. Maybe you're pissed about your mom. And maybe, I mean, that's what makes you not be able to decide things. Something she said, something. Anyway, what I feel like is happening here with this Queen of Wands energy, I feel like you're getting a new perspective on your family dynamic. I do. And I kind of feel like, it's kind of like what I said a little while ago when I was talking about how everything happens for a reason. And like you get to a certain point, in a spiritual journey where you realize it. Like even the worst thing like made you into who you are and you just can't be mad about it anymore. You're almost grateful. Like, man, if I wouldn't have had that huge thing happen, I wouldn't be me right now. And I feel like that something like that is happening and you're able to release this grudge. I feel like it's a grudge. And I feel like it's the reason you can't decide anything. So what you're thinking about letting go of isn't your mom. It's the story you tell yourself about your mom. So I did not get along with my mom at all, at all. My whole life, we didn't get along. And she was dead about, God, 6 years before I finally realized what I just said. Like the important role she played in my life. Like I came here to be a certain person and it required a certain kind of mom. It required a certain kind of childhood. And she delivered it. She gave it to me. Exactly what I wanted so that I could have the path that I had and get here. And so that's what I'm talking about, like telling a different story to yourself. Like instead of being mad and holding a grudge, it's almost like you realize like what I realized about my mom. Too bad she was dead so long before I realized it. I wish I could tell her in person, but I can tell her in spirit and have. I'm very grateful because I had a tough life path and I bet signing up to be my mom and like give me all those no, self-doubts and stuff wasn't easy, you know? And she agreed to it. And I'm just grateful. You see what I'm saying about this story changing? I kind of feel like that's what's happening to you. And it's this card that makes me see it. It's like looking at things from another perspective, and this is a lot of soul work. And you're doing it right here. While you're protecting your energy and while you're in there, Spirit is supporting you here. And I feel like you're getting a bunch of downloads about it. Like, this was the way you had planned. Like, do you realize how important this was, And how hard of a path she chose to pull it off. You see what I mean about the story? That's what I feel like. That's what I feel like is happening. Love. Let's look at love. That's the last one. What are you saying? Yes, Tina, about? You're saying you understand? I understand completely with the story. I say to myself with her. Did you figure it out? Are you grateful yet? Are you grateful for all of the craziness? Whatever it was, whatever your path was, I totally am. I actually really like who I am now. Finally. Okay, so Pisces in love. First card out is deception, wedding, separation. Yeah. Release your ex and past life relationship. Free yourself. Jesus. Jesus, Pisces. Holy cow. I hate it when it comes out like this. So I feel like this is about a marriage and somebody deceived the other person, was wearing a false mask. There's a separation. I think it's really hard because it's a past life relationship, and that's a really deep connection, and it's hard to let go of for anyone. And freeing yourself here. It's time to take control back of your life, Pisces. You've got to let this shit go. There was somebody wasn't even honest in the thing, So it's time for you to release this. Maybe this is something that already happened and you're like hanging on to it, right? And Spirit is saying, like, you want someone new? You gotta get rid of this shit first. You're not ready. I'm not sending anybody good to you right now. I mean, if I were to send you someone right now, it would be like a big heavy burden and a 10 of swords again. Tap in, baby. Tap in. Virgo, Hermit card. Tap in and talk to that higher self about it. Like, how can I rid myself of this fucked up feeling? This is bad feeling, It's a burden. It's like you feel stabbed in the back. Like, so you gotta go inside. So you know what I'm gonna say right now, right? This person was sent to give you an awakening, and I can see it already. So you can't really be mad at this person either. But I do hope that you let yourself release it. I feel like you're working on it. Because what you're manifesting is love. God dang it. You want love. And I don't even know, do I have to say it again? Whatever you're trying to manifest, you got to get in the vibe of it. So manifesting love, you got to be leading with love. They do. If you want love, you have to be love. Does that make sense? And where I see you being here is like kind of stuck and like feeling like fuck my life right now. Fuck my love life right now. Okay. So there's something coming in here that's going to align you. I mean, it could be a new person, but it's a Knight of Wands. Don't go for it. Oh, you got a lot of new options. Jeez. You're manifesting love and you're getting it. Like all over. This is funny, kind of. So you're manifesting love. Here comes a Knight of Cups and a Chariot and a Knight of Wands. and the Knight of Pentacles, and you in the Nine of Swords. You see what I mean? If you don't clean up this past stuff, man, there ain't nothing good coming in. You know, and then the good thing that I see coming in is the Chariot. That's you getting aligned. Like maybe, I don't know, how's the alignment coming in? Yeah, it's coming in, but you really got to clean this other stuff up, because it's saying like the Chariot is coming in. It's bringing someone good. It could be a Scorpio because the Death card is here, but I also feel like there's someone coming in that's going to change you, change the way you feel, change your trajectory, change your path. Your soul is all in. It wants to do it, and it's actually a really like a good, you know, temperance. It changes your vibe. It changes all this negative stuff. So I feel like, you know, Pisces, you got to let go of whoever this deceptive person is, you know, like you really just do. And I do see you manifesting, but until you actually really free yourself from that energy, and you want to know how, just what I was saying a little while ago about not having a grudge, because you realize the gift that they gave you. What did they give you? Well, they made you go inside the hermit. They made you reach for your higher self. They took you to a point that was so low that your higher self had to come out and do the deal. You know, like it had to come out and talk to you like, hey, you're a manifester. Hey, you want to work with me? It's all about leading with love, right? And so once you actually let this other person go and accept it, like, okay, it was a past life relationship. They came in to teach me. Hopefully you will figure out, you've got to figure out what they gave you. I mean, you really do, in order to like let it really go. And then once you let that go, they do leave your energy because you're grateful. You're not mad anymore. You're not in love. You're just grateful. You're just grateful it happened because you love who you are now. You know, like you're in this soul energy, like going off the cliff onto a new journey, and you're happy as hell. And this person gave that to you. I mean, if you wouldn't have separated from them, can you imagine what your life would be like? You might still be there, you know, with like this fucking being stabbed in the back and fucking promises that aren't kept and blah, separation anxiety. Like, geez, like you have to like really, really, really understand, like, wow, this person was part of my awakening. That's kind of a mind blower, isn't it? Like the person that hurts you the most is the person that makes you grow the most. I think that's the message right here. And Tim, what is that art on the table? What are the cards? Yeah, they're tarot cards. King. Yeah, they're just tarot cards, and I do your Chirons in Pisces. My struggle is how to relate this to her without causing her grief or remorse. Wound with my mother is the last major healing required for me before I can level up. I mean, are you trying to ask me like how you bring it up to your mom? I guess like I guess when I say that, I didn't make up with my mom, because I didn't. Like she died and we were mad at each other, you know? And I stayed mad for a while. What I'm saying about like I wished I could have told her in person. I wish I could have, like, I wish I had one more chance. I wish I had one more chance to wrap my arms around that woman and tell her how much she means to me. And no, I wouldn't bring up anything negative that she did. But like from here, after I've kind of like come through that, I see all the positive she did. I don't even think about the negative shit anymore. I just understand that it was part of my journey. And it must have been really fucking hard for her. No, I don't want to tell her. I don't need to tell her that she hurt me. I told her that my whole life. What I need to tell her is all the good stuff she did, and I never, ever told her. And that's what I'm talking about. Like, no, I don't need to rehash anything with my mom. No, I want to tell her I love her and that she was the best fucking mom on the planet. I couldn't have picked anyone better to be my mom. She did exactly what I asked her to do. And it couldn't have been easy. You know what I'm saying? So no, I don't think you have to bring it up. You just have to make it all okay in your head. You know, like I get it. I get it. And I'm thankful. And just maybe just say that. I'm just thankful that you're my mom. And I love you. And that's it. You don't say anything bad about yourself or anything bad about her. It's like just coming from that soul, going like soul to soul. Like, thank you. Thank you. I know that I didn't give you an easy job. I know it must have been really hard to do all that stuff. But man, I'm so thankful. Does that make sense? Yeah. She had a mastectomy, so cancer, huh? Yeah. I just love on her every minute you can. She isn't going to be around forever, you know? I mean, I don't think there's anything harder than a grudge against a parent. At least that was my experience, you know? And I'm glad I can connect in because, I mean, I don't think she is like a guide or anything, but she's around. I can feel her. I can smell her. You know what I mean? And I feel her love. She loved me. And I just should say how her decisions affected me at the time, but also tell her I'm grateful now for who I am. Yeah. I think you should do whatever your soul tells you to do. Um, but I also kind of feel like I want to say one more thing. Like before you say anything, especially in an awakened state, Tim, I kind of feel like you should ask yourself, like, is this harmful to anyone? Is this helpful to anyone? Um, you know, you know what I mean? I don't know if coming in with a grievance is really where what I'm saying. You know, I'm not saying like you need to like go and tell her how you. I don't even know if I believe that anymore. Maybe at one point in my life I believed it, but not now, not from here. And I don't know how you feel. I feel like you should tap in. And I think you've been doing it. And I think whatever your soul leads you to do is the right answer. Always. You know, you can feel it when it's aligned. If it's something that's going to hurt her in any way, I would not do it. Because that is not something a soul would do. Not at all. They don't have that in their. It's not them. It's not the soul piece. That's human. That's human want to like throw it all on the table, like all of that. But I get it. Like if you're angry and stuff, I do. But like just for me and where I'm at, like I'm just saying like for myself, like I don't I don't think it's important to tell somebody how much of a piece of shit they were at all. I don't. I don't think it's yeah. That's why I feel like you should just do whatever your higher self is saying. I do. I'm not telling you what to do. I just feel like, you know, just I don't know, come in there with love, lead with love like all the cards always say. You know, if you come in from a love space and allow your soul to do the talking instead of your human, I think it might surprise you what it has to say. You know, because it might be different from the wounded child that's still there, that needs to be healed. And that's your soul that needs to heal that piece as well. And I think it's about realizing the soul journey you planned. And I know you're kind of figuring it out right now because we got beat up to ourselves. We're all our worst enemy. Don't add more on top of it. Yeah. So she might not understand this part. You know, definitely. I get it. I was raised a Jehovah's Witness. Did you forget? I know all about it, man. I know. I kind of think it's kind of cool because my parents are on the other side now, and they did not believe in the other side. Like, they didn't. And now I kind of think it's kind of funny because, I don't know, just because I know the real truth, and they're there and we're connecting and we're communicating, and I just love that part of it. Like, I'm glad I found my way out of that and into the light. Hey Erica, you too. Yeah, I do. I understand, Tim. I do. Your spiritual awakening is going to be hard. But, like, I don't know if it's even, I don't even know how old she is. Aren't you my age? So she's got to be like 80, right? I'm 60. Is she 80? Your mom? So, like, what good would it do at this point? You know? Just love her. Okay, so I think I'm done, Tim. She's 85. See what I mean? She might not. Nah. I think you just need to go wrap your arms around her. Just wrap your arms around her and tell her you love her. If she did stuff that was negative, I promise you she feels it. She knows. I don't even know. Do what's best for you. Follow your higher self. You know, just do that. Tap into that love space that you have, you know, and trying to reframe that childhood memory will help you, you know. Yeah. I'm so thankful that you came on today. I'm glad you're doing okay. I'm glad you're healing. It's a good opportunity for you to, like, you know, hook up with that soul piece of you too, which is beautiful. It's an opportunity that not, I think everyone gets it, but um I mean, it's coming to you right now. So that's kind of cool. She's 15 hours away. Yeah, that's a long way. I forgot where you live. Do you live in Montana too? 15 hours is a long drive, especially after a heart attack. Are you cleared to drive yet? Oh, good. Good, I'm glad. I'm so glad. I'm just sending you lots of love and healing messages and love. Love and light beings all around you. South Carolina. You live in South Carolina? She's in Indiana. Well, Tim, you can always try and tap in on the 5D too. You know, like in meditation. Trying to like connect with her soul. Have you ever done that? You can do it. It just takes deep breathing and concentration and intention, you know? But, I don't know. You could always video call her too. I don't really know the situation, but I do feel like the soul really wants to just lead with love. And that's just really that's the messages I get anyway. I don't mean to be acting like I know everything, because I don't. So do whatever you need to do with your mommy. But I kind of sometimes feel like when we look at it from our soul's perspective, it looks like more of like, oh wow, she was my best soul friend. You know? Like, especially if they did us some kind of like damage, you know? And then you say to yourself, like, can you imagine being a soul of pure love and light? And then, like, someone saying, like, I need somebody to do this for me so that I can experience this and find my way out. And your mom's soul raised her hand and said, I'll do it. Because I love you so much. I know we can get through it. That's kind of the conversation that me and I feel like I had with my mom. And that's kind of the answer I got. Like, that was a lot for her too. It was a lot for her to take on. And I just love her for it. So I kind of feel like when you can accept that part, or like reframe those thoughts from like, man, I'm a victim, my mom was a bitch, I hated my life, to like, wow, I can't believe somebody even agreed to do that. That must have been tough for a pure love and light being to choose that path just for me. You know? Just take yourself a long, long way down that train of thought and see where you end up. I don't know if you're right, but it might be a good time to do that too. Okay, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a good night.